Hello everyone, Scooney007 here, bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game, we have the 5-5 Toronto Blue Jays taking on the 7-3 Texas Rangers. This is game 2, a 3-game series. Blue Jays won the first game of the series. They're looking to see if they can extend that lead to make it a 2-game lead. Rangers looking to tie it up. Here is the starting lineup for the Toronto Blue Jays. Leading off, the shortstop, David Eckstein. Batting second, the second baseman, Aaron Hill. Batting third, the right fielder, Alex Rios. Batting fourth, the center fielder, Vernon Wells, the cleanup position. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Frank Thomas. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Matt Stairs. Batting seventh, the first baseman, Lyle Overbay. Batting eighth, the catcher, Greg Zahn. And batting ninth, the third baseman, Joe Inglet. On the mound for the Rangers, it is Luis Mendoza. Comes into the game with a 7.83 ERA. 2 1/3 innings pitched, allowed 6 hits, 2 strikeouts, no walks. We're here at Rangers Ballpark, which gives a +2 to walks, nothing to strikeouts or home runs. And with that, David Eckstein steps up into the batter's box. He's batting a .278. And the pitch. 4-2, that's going to be a walk plus. And on a walk plus, we add 10, plus the ballpark factor, which is a 2. So we add 12, that's a 25, and that's an 18, and that's going to be a walk for David Eckstein. So as Eckstein will walk on down to first, we'll take a look at the defense for the Texas Rangers. Leading off in left field, we have Murphy. Bird is in center field. Hamilton at right field. Going around the horn, we have Belloc on third, Young at shortstop, Kinsler at second, Bichardo at first, Lard behind the plate, and Mendoza is on the mound. So with that, infield is going to come. They're going to bring the infield in. We do have a sacrifice play coming up. Aaron Hill batting to .314. Here's the pitch. 3-1, that's going to be a base hit, and that is a successful sac bunt. So with that, Eckstein will go to second. We have a steal attempt as Alex Rios comes up, and that's a 14, and it was a little bit too high. So Eckstein gets caught trying to steal third, and 2 away, and that's going to bring up Alex Rios. Rios batting a .405. 3-6, strikeout 9, that is an 8. Struck him out. So, retires the side, no runs, no hits, no errors. And none left on for the Blue Jays. We go to the bottom of the first. And here is the starting lineup for the Texas Rangers. Leading off, the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Batting second, the shortstop, Michael Young. Batting third, the right fielder, Josh Hamilton. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the third baseman, Hank Belloc. Batting fifth, the center fielder, Marlon Byrd. Batting eighth, the left fielder, David Murphy. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Frank Cantalotto. Batting eighth, the catcher, Gerald Laird. And batting ninth, the first baseman, Ben Bichard. On the mound for the Blue Jays, it is Roy Halladay. 1 win, 1 loss, 13 innings pitched. Allowed 15 hits, 9 strikeouts, and 5 walks. ERA of a 4.85. Ian Kinsler batting a .450. And here's the pitch, 5-5. Strikeout 7, that is a 5. Struck him out. So 1 away, let's take a look at the defense for the Toronto Blue Jays. Up there in left field, we have Stairs. Wells is at center. Rios at right field, going around the horn. Inglet on third. Eckstein at second, at shortstop. Hill is on second. Overbay at first. Zahn behind the plate. And Holiday is on the mound. And I know I'm going to confuse that name with the Phillies pitcher Roy Halladay. I think it's two different spellings, but I might be pronouncing it wrong. So, viewers, forgive me. Michael Young up, and Young is batting a .286. And that's going to be 4-1, and that's going to be a strikeout 10. That is a 6. Struck him out. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Josh Hamilton. Hamilton batting a .319. 2-5, strikeout 10, 13, too high. 4-4, double star 3, and that's going to be a ground ball to Inglet, who will make the catch and throw it over to Overbay for out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, 3 up, 3 down as the Blue Jays retire the Rangers in order. We go to the top of the second after 1. Scores nothing. Top of the second, Vernon Wells, Frank Thomas, and Matt Stairs do up for the Blue Jays. Vernon Wells batting a .273. 3-4. Home run chance on a 1-8, 15, too high. 2-6, and that's going to be a fly ball to Bird. Out number 1, 1 away. Frank Thomas. Thomas batting a .147. 1-6, wild pitch. That's a foul ball. We're going to re-roll. 2-2, wild pitch. And that's going to be strike 2. 2-3, range play. 2-5, fly ball to Hamilton. Hamilton's range is on a 1-3. That's a 5. It's going to be a double as Hamilton has to go back to the wall. And that is out there to, and with that, Thomas will pick up extra bases. Matt Stairs, 280, is batting a .286, strategy rolls a 3, infield normal depth. 4-3, hit by pitch, 20. Luis Mendoza will give a +10 to hit by pitch. That's a 19. And we now have runners on first and second. Lyle Overbay. Overbay batting a .342. Here's the pitch. Strategy roll is a 6. Blue Jays holding off. 6-4. And that is going to be a walk. That's a 16. That's a 2. And that loads the bases. So the infield are going to come in. They're going to have a quick chat with Mendoza on the mound to find out what happened. And with that, Greg Zahn steps up. He's batting at .095. Strategy rolls a 16. Here's the pitch. 5-4 at the ballpark. 1-6, ground ball to Bouchard. They're going to try to score the runner. Or they're going to go for the double play. No, they're not going to go for the double play. So with that, Thomas will score. Stairs will advance to third. Lyle will go to second. And the out is at first. With 2 outs, the base run rating gets a +1, so that's why the numbers changed from a 2 to a 3. You get a +1 to your base run rating on with 2 outs. So with that, Joe Inglet batting a .500. Here's the pitch. 6-4. That's going to be a walk. An 11. That's an 11, and that's going to be a walk. And once again, the bases are loaded. We go to the top of the order. David Eckstein with a walk. Strategy rolls a 3. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 6-2. Strikeout 6-19, too high. 5-1, ground ball to Belloc. And that's going to be out number 3. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the bottom of the second. It's going to be Hank Belloc, Merlin Byrd, David Murphy due up for the Rangers. Hank Belloc batting a .297. Here's the pitch. 5-5, strike 9-10, too high. 2-4. And that's going to be a base hit. So Belloc is on with the base hit. Infield going to double play, Merlin Byrd up. He's batting a .350. Strategy roll is an 8. 2-4. Range play. 6-6. Double star 1. Ground ball to Overbay. Overbay. His range is on a 1-3, on a 1-4. That's a 3. He'll make the catch. And that is a double play. Double play on that one. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Frank Murphy. Murphy batting a .306. Here's the pitch. 3-2, strikeout 9. That's a 9. Struck him out. So no runs. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 2, it's Toronto 1. Rangers nothing. We go to the top of the third. Aaron Hill, Alex Rios, and Vernon Wells due up for the Blue Jays. Hill, 0 for 0. And that's going to be 4-4. That's a blank. 6-1, base hit. And with that, Aaron Hill will lead off. Lead off with a base hit. Strategy roll 13, Blue Jays holding off. Alex Rios is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. 6-5, double question mark. Single on a 1-16, that is a 13. And that is going to be a base hit. So Hill will get the hold sign. He'll hold at second. He'll go from first to third on a 4 through 6. His base run rating is a 3. Vernon Wells, 0 for 1. Strategy rolls a 13. Here's the pitch. 3-5, and that's going to be a walk. 9-10, too high. 6-4, double star 5, fly ball to Bird, and that's out number 1, 1 away. Hill will get the hold sign. Frank Thomas up. Thomas is 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Strategy roll is a 10. Blue Jays holding off. And that's going to be 5-1. Strike 10, 14, too high. And that's going to be 6-3. And that's going to be a fly ball to Bird. Out number 2, 2 away. Hill will get the hold sign. Stairs is 0 for 0. Strategy rolls a 16. 2-3 range play. 2-5 ground ball to Belloc. Belloc's range is on a 1. That's a 1. He'll make the catch. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the third. It's going to be Frank Cantalonto, Gerald Laird, and Ben Bouchard due up. Cantalonto batting a .412. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 6-5. Possible error on a throw. And that's going to be 3-4. Ground ball to Hill. Error rating for Hill is a 1. That's an 11. No error there. Out number 1. 1 away. Gerald Laird batting a .313. 6-1. Home run chance on a 1-19. That's a 2. That's a 3. And that ball is gone. As Rios goes back to the wall, he chases it, and that ball is hit into the upper decks as Gerald Laird, on a solo home run, ties this game up at 1. Ben Bouchard batting a .133. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 5-6. Strike 13. That's a 12. Struck him out. All right, we go to the top of the order. Ian Kinsler is 0 for 1 with the strikeout. Here's the pitch. 6-1. Home run chance on a 1-18. On a 1-19. That's an 18. That's an 8. And that ball is out of here. Solo home run by Ian Kinsler. 2 home runs back to back in this inning. It's a fly ball down the left field side. Stairs going back. And that ball is gone. 2-1 Rangers. And with that, Michael Young will step up. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. 2-1, blank. 6-1, and that's going to be a base hit. So Young is on with a base hit, and that's going to bring up Josh Hamilton. So we have a steal attempt for Young, and that's going to be a 20. That's a 17. That's an automatic steal of second. So Josh Hamilton 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 2-4 range play. 4-4, and that's going to be a double star 3. It's a ground ball to England. English ranges in a 1-3. That's a 5. That's going to be a single. And I get by him and puts runners on the corners. Young will come home on a 5-6. His base run rating is a 3. And he'll get the hold sign. So infield staying where they are. Hank Belloc up. He's 1 for 1. Strategy roll 17. Rangers holding off. 3-5. Strike 9. That's a 6. Struck him out. So 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors. After 3, it's Rangers 2, Blue Jays 1. We go to the top of the 4th. It's Lyle Overbay, Greg Zahn, and Joe Inglet due up for the Blue Jays. By the way, 2 left on for the Rangers. Lyle Overbay with a walk his last time up. Here's the pitch. 5-1. Strikeout 9-19, too high. 5-3, and that's going to be a fly ball to Murphy. Out number 1, 1 away. Greg Zahn, 0 for 1 with an RBI. 6-5, double question mark, single on a 1-12. That's a 7, and that's going to be a base hit. So with that, Greg Zahn is on with a base hit. Infield, double play depth. Joe Inglet with a walk his last time up. Strategy rolls a 5. Here's the pitch. 6-6 blank. 4-1, and that's going to be a base hit past Hamilton. And with that, let's see, does Zahn pick up any extra bases? It's a +2 to his base run ratings from first to third. We'll roll the die. That's a 4. That is a 4. And it is equal to or less than his base run rating, so he'll go to third. So with that, the Blue Jays with 1 out have runners on the corners and a runner in scoring position. Top of the order now, David Eckstein is up. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Strategy rolls a 2. Here's the pitch. 3-4. Home run chance on a 1-8. 15, too high. 1-2, and that's going to be a power hit to center field, to Bird. That is an 8. That's going to be a double. It's a double on a 2-16. One run was scored. That ties the game. Inglet's base run rating is a 5. That's a 4. He'll come home to score. A 2-run RBI by David Eckstein. And it puts the Blue Jays up 3-2. And with that, Mendoza is now tired as Aaron Hill comes up. And they are going to let him stay in. Hill, 1 for 1. Here's the pitch. Now, if any of the brackets come up, so 4-4, 5-1, or 6-5 come up on the die, he will get pulled. Bullpen is warming up for the Rangers. 5-3, strike 8, 20 is too high. 6-6, flying ball to Bird. And that is out number 2. 2 away. And with that, Eckstein will get the hold sign. Alex Rios, 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. Strategy rolls a 5. 1-2 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Rangers Stadium. 5-2, and that's going to be a double to Hamilton. And that's a double. And with that, the Blue Jays now lead it 4-2. And with that, we do have a steal attempt. And that's a 4. That's a 15. And Alex Rios will steal third. Vernon Wells 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 5-1. And that's going to be a walk. That's a 9. That's a 4. And with that, the call to the bullpen has been made. because we hit one of those brackets and the pitcher was tired, pitcher will get pulled. So we are going to the Rangers making that call to the bullpen. And what are they? And while we look to see who to bring in for the Rangers, we have a right, left, left. So they're going to bring in Cameron Lowe. That's a card. Lowe will come in. So he does have one win on the season, an ERA of a 3. His actual stats were 1 win, no losses, an ERA of a 3.23. He pitched 30 and 2/3 innings, allowed 36 hits, 20 strikeouts, and 7 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Luis Mendoza. Mendoza went 3 and 2/3 innings, allowed 7 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, 1 hit by pitch. ERA of a 9.0. He's done warming up. 2 outs with runners on first and third. Here's the pitch to Frank Thomas. He's batting on 167. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a double and a run scored. 4-3. Question mark, double star, and that's going to be a ground ball to Young, and that will retire the side. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left on for the Blue Jays. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's going to be Marlon Byrd, David Murphy, and Frank Cantaloupe due up for the Rangers. Marlon Byrd 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 3-2, strikeout 9-10, too high. 3-4, and that's going to be a double. And with that, Byrd is on with a double. Strategy rolls a 13, infield at normal depth. David Murphy is 0 for 1, struck out his last time up. Here's the pitch. 5-1, strike 9, that's a 9, struck him out, and 2 away. Frank Cantaloupe up, he's 0 for 1, strategy rolls a 13, 1 away. 3-6, possible error on a ground ball. 1-1, double star 3, that's going to be a ground ball to Inglet. Inglet's range is a 0, that's a 10, no error there. And that is an out at first. So with that, Byrd will get the hold sign. And 2 away. Joe is layered up. He's 1 for 1 with a home run, a run, and an RBI. Strategy rolls a 4. The pitch. 2-2, possible error. 1-2, and that's going to be a fly ball to Stairs. Error rating for Stairs is a 0. That's a 17. No error there. And that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 4, Toronto 4, Texas 2. We go to the top of the 5th. Matt Stairs, Lyle Overbay, and Greg Zahn due up for the Blue Jays. Matt Stairs is 0 for 1. The pitch, 2-4. Hit by pitch, 0, that's a 6. Lowe will give a -10 to that rating. 6-6, and that's going to be a base hit for Stairs. And Stairs 0 for 1 gets on with the leads off the 5th inning with a base hit. So, infield double play depth. Lyle Overbay is 0 for 1 with a walk. Strategy roll 9. Here's the pitch. 4-6. And that's going to be a base hit. That's a base hit for Lyle Overbay. And that puts runners on first and second. Stills will get the hold sign. He'll go from first to third on a 4 through 6. That's a 2. So Greg Zahn, 1 for 2 with a run and an RBI. Strategy rolls a 19. Sacrifice play. Infield going to play the corners in. And here's the pitch. 3-6. And that is a great bunt. Everyone's safe with a single. And with that, the bases are loaded as Joe Inglet will come up. Inglet 1 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Strategy roll 11. Infield, normal depth. 4-5, strike 7, 16, too high. 1-1, fly ball to Murphy. And that is a failed sacrifice roll. And that is a 2, so 1 away. Bases still loaded. David Eckstein is 1 for 2. 1-6, strikeout 6, that's a 2. Struck him out. So 2 away, that gives a +1 to all the base run ratings. And that's going to bring up Aaron Hill. Hill is 1 for 2 on the day. Strategy roll is a 4. 2-4, hit by pitch, 0. 3-2, ground ball to Young. And that will retire the side. No runs, 3 hits, no errors. And as the Blue Jays leave the bases loaded, they left 3 stranded. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's Ben Bouchard, Ian Kinsler, and Michael Young due up for the Rangers. Ben Bouchard 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 1-6 range play. 2-5, and that's going to be a line drive to Overbay. His range is on a 1-5. That's a 3. He'll make the catch. And 1 away. Ian Kinsler is 1 for 2 with a home run, a strikeout, a run, RBI as we go to the top of the order. 4-6 wild pitch. It's a foul ball. 5-3 strikeout 7, 13 too high. 6-4, and that's going to be a double star 3. Ground ball to Inglet. We'll take that, throw it over to Overbay, 2 away. Michael Young 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 2-2, possible error. 6-2, and that's going to be a base hit. Error rating for Eckstein is a 1 to 11. That's a 14. No error there. And Young on with a base hit. Josh Hamilton up. Hamilton is 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. 1-2, strikeout 10. That's a 1. Struck him out. So, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on for the Rangers. After 5, it's Blue Jays 4, Rangers 2. We go to the top of the 6th. Alex Rios, Vernon Wells, Frank Thomas due up for the Blue Jays. Alex Rios, 2 for 3, with a double, a strikeout, and an RBI. 1-2, possible error. 2-5, double star 1. And that's going to be a ground ball to Belloc. His error rating is on a 1-9, 15. No error there. And 1 away. Vernon Wells is 0 for 2 with a walk. Here's the pitch. 5-2, blank. 6-2, fly ball to Hamilton. And that's out number 2, 2 away. Frank Thomas due up. Thomas is 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. 4-5. Strikeout 10. That's a 1. Struck him out. So the Rangers retired the Blue Jays in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. It's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Easy inning to score. Nothing across the board. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's Hank Belloc, Marlon Byrd, and David Murphy due up for the Rangers. The Blue Jays, Roy Halladay, can face 8 more batters. And that's before getting tired. Hank Belloc is 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. 2-4, range play. 5-4, base hit to Wells. Wells' range is on a 1-3. That's a 4, and that's going to be a base hit. So with a runner on first, Hank, and that's going to bring up Marlon Byrd. Infield double play death. Marlon Byrd is 1 for 2 with a double. Strategy roll is an 8. Rangers holding off. Nothing due on the strategy die. 1-1, strike 9, 17, too high. 6-3. Line drive to Overbay. And the runner's doubled up. That's going to be a double play. A double play on a line drive. David Murphy is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Here's the pitch. 1-2, strike 9. That's a 6. Struck him out. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors. And none left on. We go to the after 6. It's Toronto 4, Rangers 2. We go to the top of the 7th. Carmen Lowe, not gonna. We do have a new pitcher on the mound for the So they're going to bring in Warner. Yep. Rangers are going to bring in Warner Bidgill. Warner, that's his card right there. He's also a starter too, and a relief pitcher. So Warner will come into the game with an 8.18 ERA. He's pitched 3 1/3 innings, allowed 3 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 4 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Carmen. Carmen went 2 1/3 innings, allowed 3 hits, 2 strikeouts, no ERA. Top of the 7th, Matt Stairs, Lyle Overbay, and Greg Zondu up for the Blue Jays. 4-4, blank. All right, we're going to check to see the special K rating. That's a 9 outside of the range. 4-5, fly ball to Hamilton. Out number 1, 1 away. Lyle Overbay, 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. Overbay, 2-4, blank. 17 outside of the range, 1-3, and that's a base hit for Overbay. So Overbay on with the base hit, strategy roll 15, nothing doing the strategy die. Infield double play depth, here's the pitch to Greg Zahn. Runner on first. 3-3, blank. And that's a 2, struck him out! So 2 away with a strikeout. Joe Inglet is 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. 4-5 range play. 2 away. 20 outside of the range. 4-4 base hit. And that's going to go to Kinsler. Kinsler's range is in a 1-3. That's a 4. That's a base hit. It got past him. Overbay on second. Does he go to third? He'll advance from first to third on a 3-6. Base run rating is a 3. And he will. So runners now on the corners as the order will flip over. 2 outs, David Eckstein up. He's 1 for 3 with a double, a walk, a strikeout, a run, 2 RBIs. Strategy roll 11, 1-5. Home run on a 2, that's a 10, it's too high. 4, struck him out. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors. And 2 left on for the Blue Jays as we sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Taking a look at the box score here. Toronto scoring one run in the second inning. 3 runs in the fourth. 4 runs on 12 hits, no errors. The Rangers, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. So that's where we stand right now after 6.5 innings have been played. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's going to be Frank Cantelotto, Jared Laird, and Ben Bouchard due up for the Rangers. Roy Halladay can face 5 more matters. Frank 0 for 2. 2-4. Range play. 5-6, ground ball to Eckstein. His error range is on a 1-2. That's a 2. He'll make the catch. So 1 away. Jared Laird is 1 for 2. Home run, a run, RBI, the pitch. 3-2, strikeout, 9-10, too high. And that's going to be a 3-4. And that's going to be a ground ball back to the pitcher. He'll take it, throw it over to Overbay for out number 2. 2 away. Ben Bouchard 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 6-2, strikeout 13, 18, too high. 3-2, and that's going to be a ground ball to Hill. And that would be a 3-up, 3-down inning as the Blue Jays make quick work of the Rangers. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to that after 7. It's Toronto 4, Texas 2. We go to the top of the 8th. Aaron Hill, Alex Rios, Vernon Wells due up for the Blue Jays. Warner staying in. Aaron Hill, we do have a couple changes here to the lineup. Ben Bouchard at first will be replaced by Chris Schoen. Center field, Jason Ellison will take over at center field. And at third, we have Adam Helmuth taking over at third. So the defense has a little bit changed there for the Rangers. Adam Helmuth will now be playing third. Jason Wells out there in center field. Chris Shelton playing first. Aaron Hill 1 for 3. Warner staying in. And that's going to be 6-5. Double star. Fly ball out there to Hamilton. Out number 1. Alex Rios 2 for 4 in the day. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 5-3. Possible error on a ground ball. 15 outside of the range. 5-6. And that's going to be a base hit. To Elson. Elson's range is a 0. That's a 10. And that's a base hit for Alex Rios. 1 away. Vernon Wells is 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. Wells 3-2. Wild pitch. On a 1-7, that is a wild pitch. And that goes outside, and that's going to move Rios over to second. Wells, 15 outside of the range, 3-5. Fly ball to Hamilton. And that is a 4. He'll get the hold sign, 2 away. Frank Thomas up. Thomas is 1 for 4 here. Still attempt. On an 11, that's a 15. And that's a safe. So with that, Rios is on third. Frank Thomas 1 for 4 with a double. 1-1. And that's going to be a fly ball to Murphy. And that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Ian Kinsler, Michael Young, Josh Hamilton drew up. And with that, Holiday is done. We do have a new pitcher on the mound for the Blue Jays. And that is going to be Brian Talent. No. Actually, they're going to bring in Sean Camp. That's his card. Camp, 2 innings pitched, allowed 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, no ERA, no walks. He's got 3 wins and 1 loss on the season. Taking a look at the stats for Roy Halladay, 7 innings, allowed 8 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 8 strikeouts, 2 home runs, an ERA of a 4.05. And with that, we go to the top of the order. It's going to be Ian Kinsler, Michael Young, and Josh Hamilton due up for the Rangers. Ian Kinsler is 1 for 3 with a home run, a strikeout, a run, RBI, 3-3, strikeout 7, 12 too high. 5-2, and that is going to be a base hit. Still attempt 9. That's going to move Kinsler over to second infield at normal depth. Michael Young comes up. Young, 2 for 3. Here's the pitch. 4-2, question mark, double star to 1-4. The 9 is too high. 6-6, ground ball to Hill. The out is at first. Kinsler will go to third. And 1 away. Josh Hamilton up. Hamilton is 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Strategy roll 11. Nothing doing the strategy die for the Rangers. 2-3 walk. 11, 17 too high. 4-1 double star 1. Ground ball to Overbay. And are they going to try to score? No, they're not. So the out is at first. 2 away. Adam Helmuth, 0 for 2. He's betting a 273 on the season. Strategy roll is a 6. 5, 6. And that's a base hit for Adam. And that'll score a run. It's now 4-3 Ranger, 4-3 Toronto. Jason Ellison plays 6 games. This is his second at bat. Here's the pitch. Strategy roll is a 19. 4-2. Question mark. Double star and a 1-4. The 8. Too high. Sean now tired, by the way. 2-2, and that's going to be a base hit. So runners now in first and second. They are going to make that call to the bullpen. They are going to pull Camp. And they are going to go with Jason Farshore. That's his card. So Jason will come in. He's pitched 3 innings, allowed 2 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Sean Camp. He went 2/3 of an inning, allowed 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, and ERA of a 3.33. Strategy rolls at 18. David Murphy is up. Murphy is 0 for 3. They are going to let Murphy take the hit. 4-3 wild pitch on a 9. And that moves the runners up 90 feet. David Murphy, 3-2. Ground ball to Overbay. And that will retire the side. So 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left on in scoring position. We go after 8. It's Blue Jays 4, Rangers 3. We go to the top of the 9th. Can the Blue Jays hang on to the 1-run lead, or will the Rangers come through with a win and find some of that 9th inning magic? Let's take a look at the box score of the game so far after 8 innings have been played. Rangers scoring that run right there in the 8th inning. So it's 3 runs on 11 hits. Toronto, 4 runs on 13 hits. They scored in the 2nd and in the 4th. The Rangers scored a run in the 3rd and in the 8th. So very close game between these 2 teams. Warner is done. He is tired. So with that, they are going to bring in Eddie Garado. That's his card. Garado will come into the game. Yep. So with that, Eddie Guerrero would take the mound. He's pitched 2 innings, allowed 3 strikeouts, no ERA, no wins, no losses, and no saves just yet, and no walks. Taking a look at the stats for Warner. Warner went 2 innings, allowed 3 hits, 2 strikeouts, 1 wild pitch, an ERA of a 5.09. So here's the pitch to Matt Stairs. 4-4, strikeout 14, 17, too high. 6-4, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Hamilton. 1 away. Lyle Overbay, he's 2 for 3. Here's the pitch. Overbay, 1-6. Double star. Fly ball out there to Hamilton. So it's a double star 6, 2 away. Greg Jean, 2 for 4. Strikeout, a run, RBI. 4-5, possible error. That's going to be 2-5. And that's going to be a ground ball to Young. Young's error range is on a 1 to 4. That's an 8. And that will retire the side. So no runs, 1 hit, no runs, no hits, no errors. It's a 3-up, 3-down inning. As we head to the bottom of the 9th. Rangers down by a run. And with that, we do have some changes. There's stairs coming out at left field. And with that, they're going to bring in Buck Coates to take over at left field. So Coates now playing left field. Farnsworth now done as well. And I think they're going to bring in BJ Ryan. Yeah. BJ Ryan's going to come in. That's his card. So with that, he's going to face the bottom of the order. Frank Cantalotto, Jared Laird, and Chris Sheldon due up for the Rangers. Will the Rangers find some 9th inning magic? Or will the Blue Jays get the win? We'll find out. Here's the pitch. 2-1. Walk 10-18 too high. 3-4. And that's going to be a ground ball to Hill. Out number 1. Jared Laird. 1 for 3 on the day. They are going to let him stay in and take the hit. Laird, 4-5. Possible error. 3-3. And that's going to be a ground ball to Inglett. Error rating for Inglett's is a 0. 19 too high. 2 away, and the Rangers are down to the last out. Chris Sheldon. Batting a .500. Here's the pitch. 2-1. That's going to be a walk. 14-12. And with that, Sheldon is on. They're not going to make any changes to that. No pinch runners. Top of the order. Ian Kinsler. 1-2 for 4. Strategy roll 17. 1-5, strike 6-8 too high. 6-5, base hit past Millhouse. And that puts runners on first and second. Top of the order, Michael Young is 2 for 4 with a strikeout. Strategy roll 7. Here's the pitch. BJ now tired. 2-5. Blank. 1-2. Ground ball to Ryan. And that's the ball game. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on. The Toronto Blue Jays defeat the Texas Rangers 4-3. Final line score coming right up. So with that, the Blue Jays, 4 runs on 13 hits, no errors. The Rangers, 3 runs on 12 hits, no errors. Roy Halladay picks up his second win. He'll go to 2-1. Luis Mendoza will pick up his first loss of the season. BJ Ryan picks up his second save. Jared Laird will hit his second home run. Ian Kinsler picks up his 5th home run. Let's take a look at the stats here for the pitchers. So, Roy Halladay went 7 innings, allowed 8 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 8 strikeouts, 2 home runs. An ERA of a 4.05. Luis Mendoza went 3 2/3 innings, allowed 7 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, and 1 hit by pitch. An ERA of a 9.0. BJ Ryan will get the save. He went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, 1 strikeout, a 10.0 ERA. Jason Farnsner went 1/3 of an inning, allowed only 1 wild pitch, no ERA. Eddie Guerrero went 1 inning as well, nothing across the board for him. He has an ERA of a 0 as well. So that is going to do it for us, as Toronto will go to improve to 6-5, and the Rangers drop to 7-4. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a thumbs up as you exit through the turnstiles here at Rangers Stadium. And remember to smash that bell notification to be notified of when new videos in the 2008 replay go up, and when I go live with all of the Philadelphia Phillies and Field of Dreams. Until then, I'm Scooney007. We'll see you next time for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.